Hello and welcome back to a Pierce race of 4-lane elimination race. So the rules are simple. Two of the pairs will start here, drive down, try to knock each other off, and one car from their teammate, whoever crosses the finish line, the two of them go through to the next round, till we have a winner. Oh, and our judge today is Rover. Hello. And here's all the pairs that are racing today. Alright. So let's get ready to race. Mariam Yaman versus Red Ranger and Red Imposter. Hey, you got your car cleaned up. Yep, so then I can be faster than you. No, I'll try to beat them both. Oh, and Red Ranger beat Mariam to the finish. So that means him along with Red Imposter, they both go through, while Yaman and Mariam are out. Super Funding and Fairy Funding versus Coop and Dinoco. Wait a minute. Why aren't Coop and Dinoco pair up? They're not from the same show. No, but they have the same cars though. Good point. Let's let them team up. Alright then, let the race go again. Oh, and I think Coop reached the finish first. Dinoco also crossed it, but that doesn't matter because the two of you go through and then the Funlings are out. Aquaman and Wonder Woman versus Ghost Spider and Spider-Man. Oh, and Ghost Spider beat Wonder Woman to the finish. Seems that the ladies beat their mans. But doesn't matter than that. Ghost Spider and Spider-Man goes through, while Aquaman and Wonder Woman are out. McQueen and Dark for Team McQueen versus Bumblebee and Hot Rod for Team Transformers. Listen up, McQueen. I'll try to beat them. No, Dark. I'll try to beat them myself. Whatever. Dark is blocked. Whoa! And McQueen and Hot Rod both set up their trapdoors at the same time and slipped up. Oh dear. Rover, who goes through? Well, McQueen is closer to the finish because he's ahead than Hot Rod, so I guess he wins. Alright, so McQueen, along with Dark, goes through. Unlucky Bumblebee and Hot Rod. Sonic and Jack for Team Long Cars versus Thomas and Kana. Oh, and Kana reached the finish with Thomas behind her. And Jack and Sonic are out, and these two go through. Up next, it's been the battle between the Angry Birds racers as between the Angry Birds siblings versus the Angry Birds normal ones. Chuck and Silver versus Bomb and Stella. Oh, and Chuck was pinned to the line by Chuck. Unlucky Bomb, but you and Stella are out, and Chuck and Silver goes through. Team Cats versus Green Lantern and the Flash. Ooh! And I think Catboy was beat to the line by the Flash. Unlucky, but you and Tom are out, and Green Lantern and the Flash goes through. And Team Next Chance versus Team SpongeBob. And Mr. Wiener crossed the line, so him and SpongeBob are through, and you two Next Gen Racers are out. So these are the pairs who won that round. Who will make it to the semifinals? Coop and Dinoco versus Red Ranger and Red Imposter. This time let me beat them. Oh, we'll see about that. I can beat you easily since I beat you in the last round. Ooh, what an interesting race. Dinoco and Red Ranger are over here. Coop is blocked, and Red Imposter is almost crossing the finish line. Well, Red Imposter is closer, so I guess he and Red Ranger goes through. Haha, I beat ya. Well, at least we're both going through. McQueen and Dark versus Ghost Spider and Spider-Man. Oh, and McQueen tried to stop Ghost Spider from crossing the finish first, but I think he failed. So Ghost Spider and Spider-Man goes through, and Dark and McQueen are out. McQueen! Wow. Chuck and Silver versus Thomas and Kana. Oh, and Kana was pinned to the line by Chuck. So Thomas and Kana are out. And Silver and Chuck goes through. And Team Underwater versus the Flash and Green Lantern. Oh! These two set up the trapdoors at the same time, but a part of Mr. Wiener's car is just ahead. So unlucky Flash, but even though you're fast, you're out along with Green Lantern, and SpongeBob, even though he got blocked, he along with Mr. Wiener goes through. So these are our semi-final pairs. Who will make it to the final? Spider-Man and Ghost Spider versus Red Ranger and Red Imposter. Let me win this time. You won the last round. No. Oh, and Spider-Man crosses the finish line. Ghost Spider may have crashed, but she along with Spider-Man goes through. Unlucky Red Ranger and Red Imposter, but it seems that the two of you set off your trapdoors at the same time. Seems that one of you want to try and beat them. Ow, Red Imposter. Whatever, it is your fault anyway, let's go. Okay. I'm fine. But anyways, the two of you are into the final. And SpongeBob and Mr. Wiener versus Chuck and Silver. Oh, and SpongeBob beat Chuck to the finish. That means Mr. Wiener and SpongeBob are into the final as well. Unlucky Chuck and Silver, but you two are out. So, it's Ghost Spider and Spider-Man versus SpongeBob and Mr. Wiener. One teammate from their pair crosses the finish line first is our champion along with them. But who will it be? Ghost Spider and Spider-Man!